Hello and welcome to MegaMek Thursdays, our brand new chance for people to come and get together and cause havoc and destruction, and generally in a contained environment, so we can set fire to things. And we are starting off MegaMek Thursdays with a intro tech game. So we are using late Succession Wars mods. Everyone's picked mercenary forces, 5,000 BV, regular, veteran, or elite pilots only, and only mechs, only intro tech, so no alternate ammunitions. Adam, no, you can't have Inferno rounds, I've told you. Okay.
Boo hiss.
Yeah. And we've split into two teams by a random selection. So I've had to take Adam on my side. So Adam is fighting ferrets. Do you want to just quickly? I'll quickly introduce my force. So Raven's Remembrance is my mercenary force. I always call it that because that's one of my campaign ones. And completely independently, I picked, unlike people that ripped off my force, I picked a Guillotine 4L because one of my favourite rides, a Hunchback 4P. Yes, Neil, I'm thinking of you there. He loves the disco Hunchback. The Jenna, which is like a mini Hunchback, and the Wolverine 6R, just because the 6M isn't on the Mercenary Mull. And Fighting Ferrets.
It
What have we
could
got?
be it's on the General Inner Sphere mole, so you could still technically be allowed to take
Maybe,
it.
yeah. So what have you got?
I noticed that for the other awesome, so I'll start with mine. I've got the classic awesome with the three PPCs, slightly better gunnery pilot, so that's Avril. Uh, Backing them up is Panther, also 3.5, Rainbow. That's just a normal Panther with the PPCs and SRM4. I've got a Vindicator as well there, the 1R. So a little bit of everything weapons wise. 3.5, and that's Rack. And then leading the force in very nimble light is the Javelin 10N, which has got the double SRM6, and that's Bandsaw, who's a 2.4.
So we're saying your force is a PPPPPC list.
Yeah, there are 5 PPCs in the list.
Oh, Mole Man, who's also an Adam.
Hello, yes, who originally came up with the Guillotine 4L. Yeah, that's one of my favourites as well. It's just something I came across while I was playing Mech HQ and really liked it. I don't particularly like the what's the one that's very similar, but
The Grasshopper swaps the
yeah, Grasshopper. I
SRM
don't
for
really like
the
that.
LRM. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, Guillotine all the way. The Hunchback because yeah, all the lasers. The Centurion, which I've never really used before, but I just wanted a big gun
Autocannons are
because they're
safe.
fun. And the Oscar because I like to jump around, but I didn't want to go all jump because that's not very fun, is it? So yeah, that one's going to be my little makeup one.
And somebody.
The names are completely auto-generated, so
Oh, that's fun.
that'll be fun
Doing
to
auto-generated names.
evolve. That's me.
So what's somebody got?
Yeah, I'm bringing an Atlas 7A in case you get close, a Longbow 0W in case you don't, a Suburban Mech because no Inner Sphere Lands is complete without some Urban Mech variety, and a Stinger to round out the points.
Cool. I like the Longbow 0W because it's the one that goes 4.6, isn't it? It's the one of the original battle technology, whatever one that came out. Because most people take the 7Q is the kind of standard one, and then the 0W is like a really
Is that the
beginning
difference?
one. Right, so we are ready to go. Just to let everybody know, for game options, we've selected all of the optional rules from BattleMech Manual. So through armor criticals, um, walking backwards, engine explosions because that's just so much fun. Extended arm flips. Have I done that? Let's just have a look.
Do we need to set anything for deployment,
No,
like what
I'll do that
side
in a
and map?
sec.
Anything?
We'll
Thank you
roll.
very much.
So where's the arm flips? Advanced combat, partial cover. Can't find it now. So maybe we won't have the one arm flip one. I'll leave that for the time being. So we've also got sprinting as well, just in case you really want to fall over on the concrete. We have BattleMech manual flamers. So if anyone's taken flamers, I don't think anyone else is taking flamers. And I think that's it. I've also put Careful Stand on because I do like playing games with Careful Stand. And as I said, because Adam's here, we've put Starting Fires on.
We've got
and
Tac Ops Attempting to Stand we could turn on as well.
No. Attempting to Stand is awful.
Okay.
Attempting to Stand is the one that basically makes it really hard to stand if you've got no arms.
Okay, fair enough. So not good for a Jenna then.
No, I make that mistake all the time. So we're using the standard rules from BattleMech Manual, basically. We're not. You can in MegaMek play double blind. We're not playing double blind. We're going to be able to see each other's mechs. And we're playing on one channel today. Sometimes in the future we'll play on two channels. The idea of MegaMek Thursdays is to come up with crazy scenarios and just play them out. And I've picked a map. Adam will recognise this map. It's a fun map. It is a map that's inspired by Hex Tech. This is not sponsored by Hex Tech, but shout out to Hex Tech for great terrain. And I actually put it together a while ago. It's on the build. So if you're on MegaMek, you can find it. And it's an urban map, which might have a couple of exploding containers here or there that explode.
And maybe some cows.
Maybe some cows. I do feel that the need to put cows, chickens, and exploding methane containers on each map. I think they go 40, 30, 20, 10. And I think that's it. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to roll randomly to who goes north. So team 1, we're going to flip. Okay. Adam, do you want to call heads or tails to go north?
Tails, actually. Let's go tails.
Does it allow you to flip in this? No. Oh, I'm forgetting all the commands for this. I know it's been a while. I'll do a D2. So there you go. So pick a number 1 or 2.
You pick on your side. Mole man, somebody.
Oh, Mole man, you can pick.
2.
2. Okay, if you get 2, you're going north. There you go. And you got 1, so you're going south. So cool. If you configure configure players and change your deployment side to south, and
for us it's north. Okay.
Fighting ferrets. If you want to do your start. Oh, my start hasn't changed. Start north. Okay.
Yep, all set.
There we go, north, north, south, south, and we are all ready to go. This is the point where you check everything, because after you click start, I'm done. No going back, and then you have to start the whole game again if anything's wrong. The map is selected, which is something I always forget. You might not be able to see the map. Actually, you will be able to see the map because it's actually one of the maps on there. If I make up a map, other people can't see it until we start the game. And team overview, you can see that we're quite close. We're down on tonnage, Adam. We're down on Seabows. We are the cheap light force here, but we've got a bit more BV.
With any luck, there might be some glorious salvage.
Definitely. Someone's going to head cap that Atlas. Okay, we're all ready. Okay, so clicking, I'm done.
Reactor online.
It's the first time using this. It's a new 49.14.
All systems nominal.
Okay, so we are on 49.14. It's changed a little. The round reports and things pop up more. We've got simultaneous, not simultaneous deployment. We've got simultaneous firing and simultaneous physical attacks. Never use simultaneous movement. You'll just destroy the game. It's a warning to everybody. So we've got to click done to get past the initiative report. So everyone click done.
Somebody
needs to click done.
Yep.
There we go. It's a new thing. I always seem to figure.
I'm thinking the Queen's song now.
I like this new. I've got a double screen here, and I really like this new supersized display. So that's it's really, really cool. Right, it's my turn to deploy, so I'll stop chatting. Bridges, by the way, are destruction factor 40. Okay.
Yeah, don't go over the bridge on turn 1 with a heavy mech. You will regret it.
Yeah, the bridges. Be careful. Yeah, I will warn that because this is a civilian city. So luckily we have some jumping mechs here. Oh, I can spot explosive containers. There we go. Over to more man. So I'm taking the west, Adam.
I guess I'll go the east then. Just trying to find a good path. Let's see.
I think we've got individual initiative on, haven't we? So I think it'll be. I think it's team initiative.
Mm-hmm.
There's a mirror. There's another guillotine. It's like a spooky mirror image. My pilot's just going to lean out and just say, "Can't you pick an original mech?" Funny, I wasn't actually going to bring a guillotine. Right, hunchback. One of the good things about 49.14 is you can change the depth of the deployment zones, which is spectacular if you're doing campaign games. You weren't able to do that for quite a while.
Yeah, the only option you had was to deploy anywhere and just be strict about where you put yourself, right?
Yeah. Fighting ferret.
Looking at where I am and where the enemy are so far. They're going a lot in the southeast. I think maybe they want to table wipe me before they get to you, Stuart.
If anyone ever gets bored of the beep noises, you can turn them off by going to View Client Settings. And
oh God, I hate those noises.
yeah, they get a bit intrusive, don't they? And in client settings, which is quite a lot, you've got free mute chat sounds, mute notifications, and mute others. Quite good. The other thing I always turn off straight away, but that's because I'm using a magic mouse on a Mac, is zoom using the scroll key. That goes completely wrong for me. Somebody's turn to deploy. It's my turn to deploy. Everybody can remind me now. Right.
There's going to be a lot of medium lasers shooting with those hunchbacks on each side.
Why can I not move up and down?
And the guillotine.
That's interesting. I seem to be stuck. This isn't good. Actually can't click on anything. Oh, I know why. I'm being an idiot. That's because I've still got the client settings open. There you go. I was about to say,
Huzzah.
oh my God, it's crashed. No, it's just a ID10T error. I particularly like the building in the middle, the Trinity Tower. It is 11 stories tall at the top. So Adam, here's the tactic. You can just track them all towards you.
Seems to be
we'll
going that way.
If anybody ever wants to make maps, I've done a video along with Simon, who's the expert map maker on the MegaMek Discord channel. Simon Landmine, that's it.
Good to know.
It's good fun. It's Fighting Ferret's turn to deploy.
Yep.
You got a mech called Rainbow. I think you need one called George as well. Right, Wolverine.
A lot of these buildings are 40, so
Yeah,
if
civilian
you're
buildings.
40 or less, you could jump on them.
Could.
My Vindicator is not going to be risking it.
I honestly can't remember if random basements is turned on. Is this bad?
How much health have those explosive things got? 40.
40.
Okay. Quite a bit then.
40 and magnitude 40. So magnitude 40 means 40 damage in the hex you're in if you stand on them. Because some people are mad enough to stand on top of a canister full of methane. And then 30, 20, 10. And they get applied in 5 damage. Things. And Adam will know that, seldom does a game go by when there isn't at least a few explosive containers on the table. Okay, we're out of deployment into round 1, and we've got our initiatives. So we are, I think we're rolling we're doing individual initiatives, so we can basically ignore the team initiative.
Okay.
We're also not skipping between teams, so although that's something you can do, I think it adds a bit of complexity.
Oh, I'm not a fan of this permanent round report thing staying up.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just
it is a bit
click
annoying.
it and close it.
I haven't worked out how to close it permanently. It keeps coming up. Oh, initiative report. Oh, I've got a click done. There you go. That was me. More man's turn to move.
Yeah, I think your units are quite out of position now, Stuart.
It depends what you think I'm going to do.
Well, if you leave me to die, you're going to get twice as much glory for yourself if you can pull it off.
It's my turn to move. One of the things I like on this new version is when it comes up move, you can actually see the number of MP that you're spending.
That's neat.
So
Yeah.
It comes up next to the move icon.
Oh, yeah.
I do particularly like the fluff with the cars. Fighting Ferret's turn to move.
Yep.
So just has to decide where the Atlas is going to park. Where are you going to apply the parking brake for the rest of the game? That's what Atlas, Awesome's usually do.
They've got the Atlas. Yeah. This looks a little bit different. Do I just keep move instead of done? Huh. That's definitely different in this version.
Yeah, there's no done, is it? It's move instead of done. I think there's been a lot of improvements in the user interface in this.
Yeah,
version.
that's nice. Just a little bit getting used to.
My guillotine, not the cheap knockoff guillotine. I'm not going to let that one go. One of the differences between the guillotine and the grasshopper is the guillotine doesn't have hands, which actually in some scenarios is a pain. When you're trying to pick up crates without hands, it's quite hard.
don't know why, I'm just not a fan of very anthropomorphic mechs.
I think the guillotine slightly overheats compared to the grasshopper. Fighting ferret, you're up.
Yep. Just choosing a good spot.
Canopus, that's a good spot.
I'm going to say now that I'm a very amateur commander, so it's not going to be
There's no excuses.
an impressive showing, I don't think.
Just trying to get this spot on.
I'll make up for it by the fact I'm a very unlucky commander, and I'd be surprised if one of my mechs hasn't skidded into a building, fallen into a basement head first, and had the building collapse on them by the end of the game. It has happened several times.
Yep.
Should we make our first skid check of the game?
No, please don't.
Don't worry, it's only going to be a 4+. What's the chance of failing that?
It's going to be 7 versus 8 in the second. Oh no, you pulled it off! I'm always shocked when you do manage it, Stuart. I think of the amount of mask rolls I've seen you make, which isn't too many, but you have failed about a quarter to a third of them. That double one just comes for you.
Best one was when we were playing Fighting Ferrets. We were playing an Amaris Civil War game, and I was playing the Gestapo, whatever they're called. The bad guys. And I actually I took the Rampage. I thought, oh great, Rampage. First turn I fired the mask and rolled double one and critted both my hips. Spent the rest of the game trying to get off the floor.
Ouch.
Just was not brilliant.
Nope. Huzzah for jump jets.
But it is fun taking a Dasher H, fire them off H, 20 hexes, and then shooting people in the back with 10 heavy small lasers. Meet.
Did you guys get the crazy storm we had here today as well? It felt like it came out of nowhere.
In the Midlands.
You're a bit further away.
Me and Adam are both in the southeast.
We've had blazing hot sun.
Oh, we had blazing hot sun, then thunderstorms, then humid, and then more rain.
Nice.
Okay, there we go. Alright, let's click done.
He rolled the 4 as well. It was only just.
Only just.
He likes to live on the edge.
just cheated for just a moment.
Don't think we're going to have any firing. Some people argue about what size of maps to use, and some would say, yeah, it's good to use, 2 map sheets rather than 4 map sheets because you get into fights quicker, but then you don't really get to stay at range or use those range effects. Everybody's just straight away on top of each other.
True.
So for any game, basically, that's bigger than Lance on Lance, I think having 4 map sheets just for that depth for 34 hexes is good. Especially
I am shooting a little bit, so bear with me.
Are you shooting buildings?
I like to shoot buildings. They're just there.
Is it because they're stationary and it's the only thing your mechs can hit? Ooh, burn.
A little bit, yeah.
That building looked at me angrily with disrespect.
Can't have it. Nope, just definitely can't have it.
We need a
one more.
need a setting for random crashes. Just for war crimes. You can have a war crime score going on.
There we go.
You hit some buildings.
Oh, other people shot as well.
What did it say in our contract about?
There's some
damaging
fires
buildings?
started. Look, the other side's starting fires. I'm just shooting buildings.
Oh, and so the wanton property destruction begins. And everyone wonders why we can't keep good stuff anymore, and why the succession war has caused the lost tech. Physical attacks, skip attacks. It tends to try and make you want to kick buildings. It actually encourages you to kick buildings.
Which somebody has.
If they didn't want to be kicked, they wouldn't. They stay still so much.
If you kick a building and fall over, we will laugh.
I don't think that's possible given that adjacent buildings are auto hits, but yeah, it would be pretty funny.
A couple of leg hits.
Yeah.
Oh, any map looks better with a helipad ablaze. I'm sure that was a hospital, by the way, or a justice building.
So it's definitely a morgue now.
Everyone's got click done on the end report. Somebody hasn't.
Yeah.
There you go. Not sure if there is a way to turn it off. Okay, so 5 and 11, 4 and 3. Ooh, some lack of initiative on team 2. Or maybe they're luring us into a false sense of security. Alright, the guillotine. Where are we going? I don't know, are we?
Saying that, didn't they also have like the last move?
I think we must be going on the team initiative. I must have not enabled individual initiatives. I should do that next time. I think it must still be on team initiative. Oh, that's interesting. Sprint hasn't enabled. I was sure I turned that on. Sorry about that.
No problem.
For some reason,
It's always
it
next time.
activated. Yes, again, one of those things in MegaMek, you can't change settings, of course, mid-game.
You need to think you have a secret objective to get off their deployment zone. That Raven's going down that other flank all by itself, going, I don't see any enemies, I think it's clear. What do you mean the other side of the city, there's loads of them?
She's leading from the front. Fighting for its turn to move.
Yeah.
Some of the buildings are just fluff. If you like hover over them, you'll see they're not actually there. Mole Man's turn to move.
Yeah, I've just been invaded by my dog.
I always find it interesting to have lots of
Yeah.
roads when you have lots of skidding, and good for vehicles to get the vehicles a +1 movement point.
If you hear heavy breathing, my dog has come up to play. So.
I got 2 dogs there downstairs, probably lying on their backs with their feet in the air.
This guy's brought me his Kong to look at.
Ah. Somebody's turn to move.
Yep.
Oh, and the longbow's moving into the fire lane. I can see there's going to be some exchanges going on here.
2 squares of heavy smoke there.
Fighting ferret.
Yep.
Taking the opportunity to cross the line while it's blocked by smoke.
Yeah, burning hospitals generate lots of smoke. It's an important thing to realise in this scenario. Ooh, hunchback. I have to say, I recently discovered the Blackhawk KU with 14 medium lasers and coolant pods and C3. It's an interesting mech. I tried to make a C3 company level C3 network with the 8 mechs from the Luthien Armor Works. Cost you about 5,000 BV just to pay for the C3 network, mind you. In a 15,000 BV force. It's a bit expensive.
Just a wee bit.
We tried it in MegaMek, but it really slowed it down. I don't know if it's going to improve it. I think it really takes a toll on the processing power.
I don't think I've ever used C3. It's complex.
It is and it isn't. You know, it's one of those things that's really, really useful until someone brings ECM. It's one of those arms races. And then I would say, unless you're playing the TAC Ops ECM rules, where you can take ECM and ECCM, it's probably not worth it. Except against clans, because for some reason there's very few clan mechs with ECM, other than the Loki. And who wants to take a Loki? Except Jade Falcon. I'm contractually obliged to take Lokis. I do prefer the Black Lana, but I keep failing the mask rolls. So I think it's 7-11, so 14 with mask, or 0 if both its hips break.
Where can I go?
Forward.
Yes. Working on that.
Need to set fire to an orphanage to generate some smoke. Okay, now where are we going to go? What are the chances of me failing this skid roll? Ooh,
He's doing it on purpose now, isn't he?
2 skid rolls.
It has jump jets. Just thought I'd point that out.
Let's live life on the edge.
I think that Oscout's going to go right behind you. That Oscout's going to kick you.
Shh.
It's a 4-2. Wait, if it's a 4-2, doesn't that make it beyond elite?
No, to
Heroic.
maybe MegaMek doesn't
2.
do that.
Oh, does it?
Oh well.
2.
It's 2 piloting, 4 gunnery.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Because gunnery piloting 2 would be heroic, and then 1 would be legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So that
sorry.
Oscout is deadly.
I didn't know that. I apologise.
That's alright.
I think Does
Oh, it's only a 2-pilot.
Mech HQ doesn't go up to.
Yeah, it doesn't go above elite.
I
Same for
didn't know there was
Mech
anything above elite,
HQ
to be honest.
doesn't show up as legendary and heroic. I think we're gonna have some high distance fighting going on between the Stinger and the Oscar. A little bit of scouting going on here.
I do believe the Stinger and the Oscars are on the same team.
It's the Jenna that's facing them, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, where did that Oscar?
Right behind you. I knew it was going to happen.
Oh no, I planned for this.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's got flippy arms.
I got
but
flippy arms.
Yeah, but you should have at least gone in the trees, then give yourself the cover and deny it to the enemy.
Okay. Okay, turn 2 fire phase. Don't think I've got anything to fire it with the Raven. One of the things I like to do with the in the client options is change the weapons to longest range to shortest range.
yeah, I like that. I hadn't noticed that.
Right, okay.
Thanks.
So, flippy arms time. There we go. No modifier. What do I need to shoot you? 10s. I've had worse. Oh, I can't see that Stinger. I would have thought I could have seen the Stinger. I think that building must be really tall, actually. If you haven't used MegaMek before, you can hold... now, what one is it? It's Control, isn't it? Control... No. Oh, it's Alt. Or Option on a Mac. Then you can draw out your line of sight between two hexes and see whether you've got line of sight or not. And you can do that any phase.
You can also do that with middle mouse.
With
Middle mouse.
middle mouse. Oh, I haven't got middle mouse because I'm a strange person with a magic mouse Mac thing. My turn to fire it. So no shots with the Wolverine. Adam's shooting at orphanages again, aren't you?
It's what I like to do, yeah.
Think of the poor Capellans.
Yeah, that's why we're shooting them.
I'm in a Capellan colour scheme here. This is a mercenary unit from Capellan Confederation.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Did anything interesting happen? So the Javelin was shooting at buildings.
Shooting at.
Oh, the Stinger needs a 12 and missed. I wonder what happens to the Jenna.
Jenna needed 10s and missed them all. 6, 4, 4, 8.
Yes.
And
Oscar missed as well, but I'm not sure it's going to miss its kick.
no one hit. Oh, dude, was someone shooting at the fuel tank? Oh, it hasn't exploded yet.
Yeah, Bandsaw put 2 SRM6s into it, which was an interesting decision. Use ammunition using
That's
weapons for.
So no one gets first blood.
It's got 30 shots. It'll be fine.
enough.
15 per launcher. It'll be all right.
What's the radius on those?
3. So 40 in the hex if you actually stand on top of them and get launched into orbit by the explosion.
You don't do that.
If you can't afford jump jets, it's a good way to, Capellan jump jets. Physical attacks. Ah, it's asking me to kick buildings. Oh, is the Oscar going to try and kick me from behind?
Yeah, I think it did as well.
Oh, it missed. Did it fall over?
No, you fell over.
Oh, pushing! Oh,
No, I pushed.
oh Oh, because Oscout's that's one good thing about an Oscout. If there was anything, it's got 2 arms, isn't it? It needs 7, rolls 12. Pushed me into Hex 1-1. Did it push me into a building?
Yeah.
I have never seen that happen before. Oh, and there's no basements. This is good. And I fell into the building. Oh dear.
Watch out.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Bit too brave with that.
This is
Jenna.
school ground rules now. Okay, I understand. Right.
Warned you.
Slapsies. Okay, right.
I don't know what happens with you getting out of that building though.
You don't have to spend any movement points to get out of a building, just to get into a building.
No.
Which always sounds a bit weird. You only have to make the piloting check to enter the hex, not to leave the hex. Anyone heat up? Javelins on 4 heat. So our initial scouting location involved no weapons fire and some.
There was a weapons fire, just no connecting weapons fire.
Just pushing people over. Anybody makes the joke, I'll do it first. You know, my force is not a complete pushover. Okay. All right, movement phase.
Just a quarter pushover.
Have we lost initiative again?
Probably.
I'm blaming you, Adam.
No, I'm always winning, so it's fine. I'm third to move, so I'm all right.
How do we see what the initiative is?
You can go to view round report.
Yes, the weird thing is that you rolled a 7, I rolled an 8. They rolled a 6 and a 3, but then there was team initiative, and they beat us on that with 10 versus 7. So
I think I've got the individual initiative turned. I'd have to turn team initiative off. You're dragging me down.
You're dragging me down.
This is why mercenaries don't work together.
and they're pushing you down.
I'm complaining. He pushed me over. At least there wasn't a basement.
I love how your Wolverine just walked right past it. Like I could go and help, but I don't really want to.
He's going to help in a
by what? Running down the road where the enemies aren't. Okay. Well, each to their own.
Well, if you'd like to move out of your deployment zone, Adam. Oh, you're in an awesome. Sorry, 12 turns.
We'll be right back.
12 turns. You might reach the middle of the map. Oh, we're just waiting for Fighting Ferret to come back.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's
back. Mum managed to get bit by a cat.
Oh dear.
Yes, not the best. How much health have these got now? Okay. Fair enough. Where to go?
Forward.
Yeah, well, yes, definitely.
Awesomes do just go forward, reverse, and park.
Sometimes.
I think they should do mechs, with optional equipment with giant fans that can blow the smoke away.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Cyclone arms. This is Red 1. I'm having trouble hearing you over the sound of the burning orphanage. Can you speak up, please?
Can we change which unit we're going to use?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just click on the
top right.
Unit on the top right. So you don't have to use them in the order. Annoyingly, you can't change the order. I always thought that would be great, but even in the menu, you can't change the order.
No, the only way you can do it is by deleting the units and recreating them,
Yeah.
which is a pain.
It's one of the features I've never managed to quite fix.
Mm.
I'll be fine. I won't skid.
Oh, you just did. So you've got 2 mechs that are prone now. Jeez, Stuart, we haven't even landed one shot yet, and you've already managed to get 2 mechs on the floor.
That was a 4. I mean, what were the chances of failing a 4?
Well, the fact that you've done it every single turn would be inevitably you will eventually fail.
That's that sort of talk that doesn't win battles, okay?
Well, you know, there's talk and there's action, and those actions definitely don't win battles.
I was lining up for a shot on the back of the Oscar. Okay, I couldn't resist.
Oh, you couldn't miss that. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about the broadside of a barn. I assume that's what that giant building in the centre is.
Yeah. There was a patch of oil on a banana skin. Banana skin.
Very good.
Mech scale banana skins. It's not the most impressive skid I've done this week. If anyone sees the video where we had the Rotunda scout car skidding off of a 6-story drop onto the head of an Atlas.
Wow.
Just to prove all of the skidding rules. An accidental force from above.
How much damage does that do?
I think it was like 12 damage. Because it was only a 20-ton.
Oh.
Was the Rotunda destroyed?
Yes. But it was spectacular. Right. Shall I try and move this Jenna?
I mean, nobody's there to help, so go for it.
I mean, would you prefer to die from weapons fire or pilot error?
Unforced pilot error.
You'll skid into a building next. I'm calling it now.
What are the chances of that happening twice in a row?
With you, it's like lightning has found this one particular spot, and it's just going to keep striking it for all of eternity.
Getting on a 5+.
Oh, wow! You actually did pull it off. I'm impressed. I was telling you now that Oscout's going to go for the hunchback that's on the ground.
Or shall I charge the Jenna and try and knock
on
him
the
into the
ground is
next
still a
building?
hunchback.
It's going to find it very difficult to hit with a -2 from skidding, though. And the Oscout's going to get there. 7 jump, and it's going to be in woods. I don't think you're ever hitting it.
It's a +1 from skidding, and it's a +2 to hit for the, or a +2 to hit from the enemies.
I'm thinking because you're on the ground, isn't it? Some sort of penalty for like.
Oh yeah, they get attacker if the target's prone and adjacent, you get -2. So that kind of like.
I mean, I thought there was one for if you're propping yourself up to fire, there's a penalty as well, isn't there?
+2.
So yeah, you're +3.
But 8.
Plus
8 medium.
Plus you moved. Yeah, he's going to be so your skill 4. You move, so that's at least 8, and
we're playing MegaMek.
7 jump into. Yeah, you're never hitting him ever.
Never seen.
Never.
But if I fire at him, he's inside the building, so is the building not going to take?
Yes, the building's going to take the damage. As long as you don't accidentally. Well, this building's like a 90 CF building, so. It's not gonna fall on me.
I'll just come across and set you on fire instead.
I like the way this map tends to lead to a kind of a 2 sides when you've got like 2 highways going up and down, and then people kind of cross in the middle.
All I know is I'm facing 2 assaults, a heavy, 2 mediums.
It's alright, we're coming to rescue you.
And you're getting the crap kicked out of you by 2 lights.
I'm facing an Oscout. It's very difficult to hit. and a stinger. Okay, I've got my hands for you.
The thing is just watching and chuckling in the cockpit.
Just carry.
That pilot is having a great day.
Just carry away, Adam. Okay. So what you been hired for? Paying you good money.
I'm gonna find they're all counterfeit. I know you favour the Capellan side.
We negotiated you a good rate after our commission. Finder's fee.
That's tricky.
These are sea bills, spelled SEA. You can use them in SeaWorld.
We're gonna pay you in Capellan script.
Oh, at least it's better than rubles.
I may be making a bad idea here.
Oh,
Don't worry, Stuart does it all the time.
no such thing as a bad idea when it's like nobody's looking.
Hello.
Hello, Gribbly. We've got a stream running on the view. If you can view the carnage.
Yep, I've picked that up. I was looking at this the other day, and I thought it was a great idea. So I thought, yeah, I'll definitely sort something out.
Well, hopefully we'll get this running every Thursday. I'm able to. I think it'll be quite good. Oh, our scouts moved. Sorry,
You've got a shot on it maybe as well. It hasn't got any modifier. It hasn't got any modifier. It's only walk 2.
Lots of woods there.
It's not. It's not in woods. You've got your 3-5, haven't you?
I'm going to do something spectacularly stupid.
Okay, if you want.
Just looking at how close I'm going to get to this.
Stuart's just going to be himself.
This explosive container.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Is this 1v1v1?
It's 1 force each. We've ended up 2 lancers per side, so it's 2v2.
Each player's got 5,000 BV.
Feels like 1.5 versus 2 at the moment, though.
You better start picking up the slack then.
May have just...
I'm waiting for him to make me eat my words by getting some sort of glorious shot in.
It's not like me to get random head hits to change the course of the game, is it?
That was a great one on my Nova cat. Yeah, that was a very good one. Like fresh Nova cat, and it's beating up the enemy. There's all the clan LRMs that it's got, 90 of them I think, or something like that. And he's just like, "No, you're dead." Headshots.
That was it. We kick his head off that was a Capellan force as well.
I don't think you kicked him. I think you just shot him to death in the head.
There was one game where we actually shot one mech in the back and killed it, and then in the same turn kicked another mech with the same mech in the head.
I have seen you lose a mech from a skid roll that was a fresh mech.
Yes.
Was it like you got a through armor crit, managed to hit the ammo and blew up?
Oh, the Stinger's
I've seen that happen.
It's retreating from my force. See, I'm flushing them towards you.
Great. So now I'm fighting just all of them except the Oscout. Well, honestly, I've got the easier fight really. That Oscout is terrifying.
Hammer and anvil approach. Yeah, you're the anvil and I'm the hammer. There you go.
It's a nice looking map. Which one is that?
So this is a map I designed in MegaMek to represent the Trinity city's Hextech terrain. So all of the big buildings here are kind of represented by buildings you can buy from Hextech. Again, not endorsing them, but it's brilliant. And it's available though on the map set. You have to go to 32 by 34.
32 by 34. Cool. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's nice and spaced out. Like a lot of the urban map, well, some of the urban maps are a little bit tightly packed.
Yeah, the official map sheets are quite tight. I'm waiting for the new ones. I hope we don't have to. Well, we're probably going to have to wait all the way to the Kickstarter. More man's turn to move.
I'm still waiting for the Brushfire stuff to come out, which I've been waiting for a couple of years now.
I think
Like
that's
an
on
eyeball
the list, isn't it?
Yeah. I keep asking questions every now and again. They keep saying, "Oh yeah, it'll be."
Oh, trust me, I'm a Catalyst demo agent, and I still don't get anywhere when I ask when things are going to get released.
Yep, that hunchback fell.
What did the hunchback
And
do?
destroyed its entire rear right torso armor.
That seems to be a
It
thing on that
fell on
side.
It fell on its posterior, and it broke its. Oh no, it didn't break its searchlight. I'm
Butt
fine.
cheek.
Okay.
Oh, it is entered and has unknown basement. So, yeah, you managed to uncover a basement there as well, Stuart.
Falls 0 levels into the hex.
Are those two Jenners on the same force?
No, we amazingly
There's only one Jenner.
we made a force that mirrored each other by mistake, or someone copied my force. So we've actually got 2 guillotines and 2. What else have we got? 2 hunchback peas, 4 peas.
Okay.
Actually, there's only one Jenner. I think I've got the Jenner. Okay, so we're in the fire phase. Oh, I can't see the Oscar.
The light smoke.
Oh no, it's heavy smoke. Ah, I thought it was light smoke. It's not. You're behind heavy smoke. Because there was one of woods and one of heavy smoke. How much damage could I do in one turn? 20, 28. Not enough. Okay. Thought I'd think about it. Well, no one come to pounce on the hunchback, so that's okay.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
11s to hit the R scout. Heating up a bit there. Just fire 2 of the medium lasers.
This is cagey, isn't it, at the moment? Like we just need to get into a brawl.
Yeah, it's like everyone's running away from me towards Adam. Oh dear, look, a fuel tank's gone up. Did it catch anyone? No, it just did a huge swath of damage. That's going to ruin the neighbourhood. If you think of property prices. Who destroyed it?
Clearly, Capellans.
Yeah, Cabela's.
Just always blame them.
Fighting Ferret and Mole Man. You need to click done. Okay.
Yep.
I'm just having a look at the report.
Looking at the collateral damage
What I'm
report.
trying to do,
There's no damage to the mechs, we're fine. City, on the other hand, it's a bit of a fixer-upper.
I tried to ignite. I did.
What did you fire at, Stuart?
The Oscar.
Did you hit it?
No.
Oh,
I'm herding
it should have been a fairly easy shot. I'm surprised you missed.
on 11s.
4, 5, 6. You should have only needed 7s for that.
It's behind light, and light smoke.
Yeah, it's only behind 3. So
Medium range. No, the Raven, the guillotine couldn't see it because there was heavy smoke in front of it.
oh, is that heavy smoke next to it?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, that will do it.
Fighting
That
for
will
its
do it.
turn to declare physical attacks.
Let's totally do one of those. Kick.
The move wasn't completely
Huzzah.
foolish.
Are you frustrated by not being able to hit the enemy? Well, then kick an orphanage. If that fails, kick a school. Unless you're on a Capellan world, because you all know Capellans don't have schools. Tex's favourite quote. Everybody excited for the next Tex Talks BattleTech?
Yep.
We need to
What's
have
the
a
next one
special-
about? Is that the hunch?
Yeah.
Yes.
We need
Yeah,
to
it was
have
advertised a while ago.
We need to have MegaMek Thursdays where everybody brings a hunchback.
There you go. We won initiative. You're going last, Stuart. So enjoy.
I think we ignore the individual initiative.
No, we've team initiative. We won.
Is the individual initiative between the people in the team, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, looks like it. All right, it's somebody.
Mm.
Oh, the big boys coming.
See, the plan's working. They're heading straight for you.
Still not sure this is a good thing, but okay. Find it very difficult to tell between light smoke and heavy smoke.
Yeah, it's not easy. You have to
Yeah.
look on the tooltip, really.
What am I going to do? What to do?
Move forward.
Yeah, probably will. It's a lot of banging.
Yeah, on for the hot mic.
Onwards.
I think I'm going to do that.
So the first casualty of the day is a building. I think actually we're just fighting the buildings, aren't we? And currently
A little bit,
the
yeah.
buildings are winning because the buildings have done more damage to my mechs.
Can't dispute it. It's true.
the city you've destroyed me. Mole man's turn to move.
Yeah.
I thought it was important that someone came on to the channel and MegaMek and demonstrated just how side slipping and skidding and the prone rules worked.
It's really important that somebody did, so
Somebody-
you're a hero.
Yeah, let's do it.
I suppose next you need to demonstrate
The hero we
the
didn't
domino
deserve.
effect rules as well.
I'll demonstrate how to eject. In case anyone's wondering, I've turned off the mech warriors so they do flee. In case you're interested in war crimes.
It's good for role-playing purposes.
Yeah. When you're doing Mech HQ.
It does screw up initially a bit though. I think it's good when you flee.
I'm always amused when you end up picking up a whole bunch of them, because I like to imagine a mech with an open hand and it's just kind of like stuffing the enemy mech warriors into its hand. It's like trying to get as many in there as possible, like marshmallows. You're all prisoners. Get in there. Get in there.
Or mech-sized pockets.
I need a 5 to get up. That's going to work, isn't it? There we go.
Oh, you got up.
This is all part of a plan.
Planning plan.
Plan is my mechs don't take any damage.
Yeah.
This is some mech warrior subterfuge.
It's like, what was that? The Eridani light horse in the Succession Wars, and they find they're working with a unit that basically, while they're doing the hard work, the other mercenary unit are robbing a bank.
That's glorious.
It's like they turn
I
and
like that.
you know, halfway through the battle, you know, ignore the enemy and just maroon the other mercenary force.
Was that in Shrapnel, or was that in the?
That was the series of 8 books. You know, the Eridani Light Horse series of 8 books. I think they've No Greater Honor is the compilation, I think.
Right. Okay. I don't have that.
It's really good. They even did the whole thing about the Eridani Light Horse that get left behind and picked up by the
Goliath Scorpion.
Goliath
No.
Scorpion, Sandra Barkley. Because they never, it's one of those great mysteries they never explained, you know, what happened to them.
I hope we find out more stuff about what happened after the Hanseatic Crusade. Like, I always like the periphery stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really talked about how much, what, the what's it called, the Goliath Scorpions are doing. They are the latest canon reference, though, to the Homeworld clans, because it does mention the Homeworld clans were scouting them. Right.
How does heat work with jumping?
Free heat for jump, or the number of hexes.
I thought it was, yeah.
The number of hexes equal to the heat to a minimum of 3. So basically, it has to be 3. Just checking my line of sights. Note, line of sight blocked by terrain. Why is that line of sight blocked by terrain?
Because we chose a city map.
Yeah, I can't see what's blocking it.
Yeah, it's just 2 hexes to the left of the target. It's a building hex.
Doesn't go through that one.
It does. The line's going straight through that hex. The building doesn't
Oh,
cover
I
the
see.
whole.
Oh, yeah, 1922. Yes. Sometimes it's not always easy to see.
Some of the building heights is quite
Yeah.
a lot. There's quite a few height 5s and more.
Okay.
Is that a fuel tank because it's on fire going to generate 5 damage each turn, or?
I don't know. Let's find out. It's an interesting experiment.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. I thought it'd be a nice little time bomb or something. So I wanted to see if just setting it on fire would blow it up.
Today on MegaMek, we will see if fuel tanks explode when they're on fire. Other fun and interesting things. See, every map's made better by fuel tanks.
Of course.
One day we're going to find out you work for a petroleum company.
Well, my request for an enhancement of MegaMek has gone unanswered, to actually have cows that nomadically wander around the map.
I'm not surprised. That's bizarre.
I mean, it'll give all those vehicles that have cargo space for livestock something to do.
Yeah, you could have a whole
Yes.
You know, you could have a whole kind of scenario with cattle masters. You know.
I mean, really, all you need to do is get a unit made that is a cow.
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna have to do that. An infantry unit.
Yeah.
That's my job for tomorrow. I'm a teacher. I'm on holiday, so I've got really nothing better to do.
Yeah, assign it to a team of its own.
Give it a GIF. That's it. Next game, they're all going to be random cows wandering.
Just make it like just equivalent to 4 men with a vibro katana or something.
Wish I had artillery now.
Druid gun. Yeah.
Artillery are really effective against cattle.
Yeah, where is the Oscar on this thing going to go?
Nobody knows.
You are doing the longest flank I've ever seen, Stuart. And your forces are getting really split apart.
We have a plan.
Right down to the bottom.
Yeah, I'm not questioning that. I'm just questioning how good the plan is.
It says
I mean,
on
like
the intro sequence, every
you know,
episode
no,
says, and they
pull the
have a plan.
ejection button is a plan. Oh, okay, all right. You're gonna. That's aggressive.
It's an Oscar.
Yeah, it's gonna get
What's it
you.
gonna do?
It's gonna
Famous
get you.
last words.
It's gonna push you into a building. I mean, you asked. You know, the Oscar, he needs to do death from above onto the hunchback. It's perfect range.
It's piloted by Dick Grayson. Oh, Stinger.
Oh,
Stinger alert.
the Stinger has taken my idea.
Yeah, and I've already lost the right torso rear armor to the pavement.
Yep, he sure did.
Oh, it would have been better for me to go there because I could have punched him. Tried to get my fist in those guts.
This is one of these rare Hunchback 5 4Ps that has 6 medium lasers mounted rear.
Rear.
Just to trick people.
Yeah, I hate the 4P. Just after one game I had with, he was a battle master and in a jungle clearing, and he got mugged by 2 4Ps at the same time. Stupid mistake. Stupid mistake as well, but yeah, it was. Yeah, got PTSD
Hunchback
from that.
muggings. We call them disco balls.
Were there any
Go
fun
back.
hunchbacks in the recognition guides?
I don't think it even got a mention, actually. I picked up a hard copy of the classic one. It's quite nice.
Cool. Yeah, really good.
Last couple things.
So where did that Oscar go?
It's also going for the back of your exposed back, I should say, of the hunchback. I mean, it isn't really supported.
It's okay. It's got one medium laser. I don't think we need to be too worried.
Oh, I've seen a Locust.
Have you seen how much armor it's got in the back? None. One medium laser is going to be more than enough to take out its engine.
So what are the chances of skidding
Still
off the
to
map?
move. Please.
High. Very high.
I mean, you want to go for it, you go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's shooting.
I've got stuff to shoot at. On a 14.
Are most of these pilots 4-5?
Mine are. What one is 3-4?
Depends on the pilot.
Yeah, most of them are.
Yeah.
Any of them, whatever.
There are a couple of them that people have been taken a bit higher. Right, now do I kill him with a laser or do I punch him?
Sorry, what?
You can get an arm. The hunchback can get one medium laser on the Stinger. Oh, wow. Somehow I can actually see that hunchback from my Jenna. It's out of range, but
Yeah. Same. It'd be very enjoyable if that hunchback went down there.
ooh, Panther hits the guillotine.
Oh, boo.
Nice.
Wow, good shot. Where is the panther? I don't even know where that panther is.
Oh, there
Top
is
right,
a javelin there.
northeast.
The Awesome still firing at buildings.
Got nothing else to shoot at. They're being very slow, methodological. Methodical? Yeah.
I mean, there's an Atlas and an Urban Mech there. How fast of an approach were you expecting?
I mean, your longbow's faster than my awesome.
Right, is the Stinger gonna land a kick?
Yeah. It's an interesting methodical approach. You just try and deny me my shots.
Name of the game.
Well, who was the commander who said, let's fight in this city with long-range mechs?
Oh, so the Stinger kicked the hunchback's leg.
Yep. At least you didn't fall over this time.
No. No one's getting too hot. Vindicator's slowly heating up because it's a Vindicator.
So in this latest version, what is that thing at the bottom underneath? If you scroll down a bit, is it just all the status? Oh no, it's gone.
There's a
Yeah, looks like a status report, yeah.
And is it like for all the individual units?
you can filter the units that you light up, I think,
okay.
on the bottom with
Right.
what they are. So if you want to find something quickly, like how much damage you did to yourself when you fell over, then you can do it quicker.
Right. Okay.
One done and done.
Just one man. Got a quick done.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Adam, this is the turn where you need to turn it around, okay?
Hey, I've done damage to the enemy. Have you done any?
The enemy's
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going to say the enemy is my own mechs.
The pavement has taken much damage.
Fair enough.
Take that, pavement.
In case you haven't realised, I have a cunning plan.
You do? Should we be worried?
It's so cunning, you could stick it on a Davian and call it a fox.
What? It studied cunning at the New Apple Institute of Science.
Looks like we're getting some engaging
Sorry.
men.
Might have to start clearing trees soon.
Should have bought the forestry mechs.
Yes, that would have been very wise.
You shoot the enemy. I'm chopping down these trees.
What am I going to do?
Global warming's not an issue in a succession wars. You just launch a few nukes and put everyone into a nuclear winter. Okay, just get yourself ready for this. This is going to be an offensive move, Adam. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, somebody, just so you know, I've sent you a message on Discord.
Secret plotting. They've got keyboards on their mechs. I said intro tech only. You're not allowed to have
Right?
keyboards. just walkie talkies.
It's carrier pigeon.
Are you sure your mechs have taken the literacy skill so they can type on the keyboard? The mechs are
Brought
sending
flags, we're
different
doing semaphore.
emojis, you know. They seem to have encrypted their message, sir, in emojis. I'm getting smiley face,
I'll do the
happy
same
face,
to you,
laugh,
Stuart.
and poo. What does it mean?
Like, what is this? 2G4? 2G4? Together. Together.
Need a signals manual, you know, to explain all of the emojis.
I mean, they have arms, so they could carry flags.
There you go. Popped you a message, Stuart.
Just so I don't feel left out.
Yeah.
Oh, on Discord. Oh, it's the other picture. I got confused. There are too many screens in my cockpit. Tactics. This is a novel concept.
Yeah, the clans don't really do it, but it doesn't mean we can't.
Where are these movements? Oh, there. Looks like I can only find 3 of your mechs. But here you go. I'm going to find 3 of your mechs, but I've allocated the other one there.
Stealth.
To gain a vantage point.
It's your move, Adam.
Yep, just looking.
Oh, if only we had artillery. They've got all of their mechs in a nice diamond pattern.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we'd still miss and hit hospital, but it'll be fun.
Who says I wasn't aiming for the hospital? Mole Man's turn to move.
I was just debating whether to go offensive or not, and I have a bit.
Could be a hunch off.
Another hunchback. 1, 2, 3, 4. A lesser spotted hunchback.
And here we observe two hunchbacks meeting in the wild and about to engage in a mating ritual. Rarely seen to have two types so close in colorations.
And what are the chances of skidding?
About to have a flash off.
Yeah, there's 4 Ps. There's just going to be lots of lasers going everywhere there.
3 skid rolls. 4, 5, and 5.
Do it.
Must you?
So it's about almost 50-50.
Trying to decide whether or not my Jenna wants to tangle with a hunchback. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I mean, you don't need to get within 3. It only changes the hit number by 1.
I accept your challenge, hunchback.
You're facing that way? Okay.
It's this thing called torso twist. Interesting.
Chunks are slowly trundling towards each other.
Sir, I almost got the speedometer to 33 kilometers per hour. You must be going downhill, son.
So which camo did you each pick?
So mine
Anything?
is Warrior House Ijori.
Okay.
Capellan.
Yep.
I spot an irrelevant, what they called, Oregon Coalition. Red and gold.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Yeah, I think it was Oregon. I just liked it, thought it was pretty. So I chose it.
I just went for the grassy camo because, yeah, nobody told us we were going to be in a city.
But we just finished painting. But look at this lovely, like, I even got the sponge out.
See, this is why I'm not entering the city, because I'm like hastily radioing you saying, well, our mechs aren't suitably camouflaged for that environment.
I can assure you my mechs are just as well camouflaged in any environment they happen to be in.
I mean, that atlas is
You're
hard
right
to
with a
see.
blue stripe.
That you've got those blue lines almost look like the road, you know? It's got pavement arms and everything.
I actually had camo actually work once in a MegaMek game, where I think it was like brown and green, sort of irregular striped. I can't remember which one it was called. and my opponent forgot to shoot at it because they didn't notice it.
That's brilliant, actually. That's
mean,
a really good story.
They did sort of say, "Oh my god, like why did you pick that camo? I forgot to shoot it." And I was thinking, I mean, I didn't say it, but I thought, I mean,
That's not my fault.
well, I mean,
well, I guess it is in a way you
it
chose
was kind of my
it.
fault. It was
Yeah.
kind of what I wanted to say was, I mean, it's camo, but
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
that's not supposed to be part of the game. But
Just need to put
I don't know.
trees on top of the mechs.
Yeah.
It's just a walking tree.
Those fluff stories on the Sana website are quite fun. You know, the news stories that he does every so often.
Oh, I haven't looked at that.
Just, yeah, on the new, he has little stories that he does where he writes about a bad mech every. I don't know if it's every month or something. There's a review of a bad mech, and the most recent one was the Ostco, which is walking around, waving its arms to use all of its senses, and holding trees in front of itself. It's quite funny.
The longbow has reached optimal range on the awesome.
Nice.
This is going to be interesting. Do you think the longbow pilots just spend their life just hoping I'm exactly at 210 meters? I've got to stay inside this boundary.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just hope that someone's got tag and they can bring semi-guided ammo or something, or just fire indirectly. Like, has anyone got that special pilot ability that you can spot for me?
Oh, though that is so broken. I'm banning that.
Well, I think
being
actual
on the receiving end of oblique attacker so many times.
the thing about not having to declare a spot, that's a problem. But if someone actually does spot anyway, then the other part of it isn't as bad, I think. But yeah,
I really don't understand spotting. It never seems to give me any worthwhile to hit values.
That's why you need to bring free LRM carriers. No, it's the thing with indirect fire is indirect fire works best if your units aren't moving. They're firing, basically.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's really, really hard. Unless, of course, you have semi-guided missiles and tag, and then it's... Oh, my God.
Stopping right in front of the Atlas, that's a bold move.
See how it works out?
What's the last words of that, Mech Warrior?
It
See how it works out.
Heavy smoke and words. Trying to stack modifiers up
Worst that could happen.
for me.
Encourage the Atlas to kick you so it falls over, and then we can mob it.
That would be nice.
So we've got him surrounded now.
I think I see what you're trying to get me to do.
Damn, he's spotted our plan. Retreat. I will use some reverse psychology. I think Adam's Force is actually the most dangerous on the board.
What, that one that's really far away in the top corner?
It's definitely the most dangerous. If I was you, I'd just focus all my fire on him.
I was waiting for that.
Oh, that's not bad. That's only a couple of piloting rolls.
Oh God. Oh God.
How bad?
You come in to join the lazy party.
Oh God.
Duh.
Well, we're about to lose our first mech. Calling it now.
2 5s. Oh, come on. This is going to work. It's going to work. Adam?
Is there a group in BattleTech where like faith is actually completely banned, all religion?
4 4 5 6.
Oh, bye bye.
Stuart, why?
Oh,
I knew it. There you go. Right next to the container. I hope he shoots it, and you learn your lesson, really.
I demolished that building.
Oh my God, Stuart. And you took a pilot hit as well.
Tremendous.
Yep, head hit. So you just one PPC away from death now. Oh. I keep telling him it's got jump jets, and he's like, nope. Oh, that's painful. Just reading the damage roll.
You passed the first 3.
I know. Could have done it. So
Yeah,
close.
if you could have opted to do none, you would have auto passed.
And what I really like doing is flying VTOLs around at flank speed around a city with skyscrapers.
Oh, boo, I can't hit anything. Oh, I can't hit that fuel tank. Double boo.
I'm sorry, I can't resist this. The hunchback off will have to wait.
Crazy thing have you done now?
I'm gonna use the small laser.
Okay, sure.
Oh, damn. Didn't get a hit. Wow, I can see the Oscar from here.
Oh.
And I can see my house from here. No. It's the trouble with jumping. It's great for getting into position, and then you can't hit anything.
Yeah, I mean, that's the old piece of advice, isn't it? Like, don't jump if you can run, and don't run if you can walk. Because, yeah, the TMM... Sorry, the attacker penalty kind of... It's a bit of a pain in the arse.
Hmm?
It's why I think, like, hopping jack and jumping jack
Oh,
SPAs...
jumping jack is broken.
Totally,
In fact, I
totally
noticed
broken.
that they weirdly snuck in an errata for jumping jack, but they didn't. Because one of the new pilot cards had a completely different rule for jumping jack.
What did it say?
It said +2 instead of +1, which I think isn't broken.
All right, here we go.
So it's basically...
I stayed conscious.
Huzzah.
Guillotine fires at the hunchback. Oh, it wasn't me taking hits. Oh, the guillotine hit the hunchback in the head.
Oh no.
Nice. Head hit a clock.
And so did the stinger.
Yep, that hurts.
Oh, the stinger hit my hunchback in the head.
No, threw armor critical to the head.
Oh, I rolled a 2 though.
Oh, the longbow was protected.
Another bit of wanton property destruction. Thank you, Adam. It's coming out of your side of the contract.
These are all like... Are they 40-point fuel tanks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a multiplier on that, or is it just like 40, 20, 10, 0?
40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, 40 in the hex to stand again. If anyone's crazy enough to stand in the hex.
Okay.
What?
Fire
Shot
from
so
my
many
hunchback.
lasers.
How many times did I hit the stinger? Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and the small laser hit, and he's still up. Damn it!
Yes.
I spread the fire.
That's impressive that it's still up, actually.
And the other hunchback only hit once.
Boo. How did that happen?
I kind of like stingers and locusts. I don't think they're any good, but I got a soft spot for them.
Oh, I don't know. I've seen them do damage, and again,
So I needed 6s to hit the Atlas, and I missed both shots. To happen.
Oh, on the plus side, the yellow
and then to add insult to injury, he hit me with an SRM6.
The yellow N20s are missing you, which is good.
Yeah, that is good. I didn't hit him with the PPC.
The stinger did take 20, 35, 38 points of damage, I think.
Yeah, if we had that penalty for your signs on, it would have gone down.
Yeah, I didn't turn that one on. Physical attacks. Don't think I've got any physical attacks, but there's going to be some kickage of the hunchback.
Let's see if the Atlas kicks the Javelin's foot off.
Yeah, those size-based modifiers for physical attacks, I think they're a little bit over-egged. I don't think large mechs need any additional bonuses for, well, just general.
Actually, large mechs get a penalty for punches
penalty
and
to
kicks.
hit, but
Yeah.
bonuses to stay standing.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably more important. Especially when, like, a kick is like, piloting -1 to hit base anyway. So
-2, isn't it?
Is it -2? Okay. I mean, it's easy, so.
Oh, so what did we have? The Scout landed a kick. Oh, landed a punch. Left torso rear. 0 armor remaining. I got no armor on the left torso, no armor on the right torso rear.
The Stinger.
The Atlas missed 2 punches.
Avoided falling over again.
Why did the Stinger need to fall over again? Oh, he missed a kick.
It missed a kick. Yeah.
Okay. If that was me, I would have failed it.
Yeah, I think if that was you, you have failed it. Just looking at your Jenna again.
He's stealthing up the board. Look. Prone. No one's noticed
It
him. It's just a cloud of dust from the building.
Yeah, I think we can all hear him coming with the amount of times he's fallen over.
I mean, maybe he's trying to like blend in. He looks like he's been fighting. He's taken so much damage already.
No, the enemy thinks it's actually a whole extra lance of mechs because the amount of noise it's making. So there's but the 4 Atlases. The seismometer's going wild. What's going on?
Right.
I'm picking up a 400-ton mech moving towards us as the building collapses behind it. That should be a tactic, actually. Question is, will that Vindicator distract the Atlas? Oh, the Awesome's found a reverse gear now. It's gone forward, reverse, forward, reverse.
It's happy. Leave it alone.
Captain, I got this question. What are these pedals for under my feet at the bottom of the mech? Oh, don't touch those, son. Just go forwards and backwards.
Hold on. Are there actually cows in the top right corner?
Of course there are cows.
Hang on, go up to the top right.
What,
yeah, there are cows in the bunch of fields.
Cows?
But where are the chickens?
He obviously hasn't seen one of my maps before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's getting into a scrap. Not sure there's going to be much of a city left after this.
That's my preference.
Just like to report we've successfully driven off those pirates from your city.
No. Just like to report we've successfully driven off those pirates from your planes. What planes? That area next to the river. Well, the capital. If that's what you call those huts that are ruined, yes.
Now we understand why the clans want to fight outside of buildings. I mean, it's one thing you can do in MegaMek that you can't do on tabletop as easy, is just do wanton property destruction.
Yeah, it's a pain in the arse trying to keep track of building construction factors on tabletop. I think when I was still doing that, I hardly ever used urban terrain at all.
Oh, we had a dice system which works. where you use big dice and small dice, and the big dice groups of 5. Little arrow-shaped post-it notes work quite well. The trouble with doing it pencil and paper is you end up forgetting, what's taking the damage. One of the events we ran, we had 4 different maps, and one of them was an urban map. And by the end of it was just covered with dice. It was just all of the damage on the buildings. People kept trying to park tanks inside the buildings. Somebody's turn to move.
Yep.
Ah, the Atlas has moved.
I don't need to worry about that javelin. It's fine.
Just keep moving forward.
Like if I can't see it, it can't hurt me.
Apparently, yeah. I'm amazed at how many weapons that Suburban Mech has. A PPC, 2 medium lasers, and the small laser. That's quite impressive amount of firepower.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Well, yeah, you can fit quite a lot when you take a 30-ton mech and strip out almost the entirety of the engine.
Is your guillotine going to finally do something, Stuart?
Harsh.
You're going to surprise me now and have it go into the river and break its legs, and water's going to go in to destroy all the components and it's going to just blow up. Seen that happen too. It's always a good one.
An Atlas had a sunroof because it had a PPC hit to the head, and then it fell over in a river and the pilot drowned.
I think there was one MegaMek game that we had where something like that happened, but I didn't know and I couldn't see it because we had some sort of blind rules in place. So I just saw that you had like a mech that was an assault enter the water, and I was getting quite nervous. I wasn't like, oh, I thought it was going to pop up this turn on my side of the river, but it hasn't done. So he must be like taking some longer route through the depth 2 water. Where's he going? And like 2 more turns later, I'm like, shit. And I'm like pulling back away from the water because I'm like, where is this thing going to pop up? And Stuart's just like, because actually, it's just dead in the water since 4 turns ago.
Yeah, it's sinking slowly. Mole Man's turn to move.
Yeah, I'm just pondering.
Do you get extra heat for going for a hex with a fire? I thought you did. Yeah.
2 heat. And then
Good to know.
5 if you end the turn in it. Hmm. Wondering where that hunchback's going to go.
Those central building segments with like the rooftop pools and stuff, are they the same elevation as the roof, or are they below?
No, they're level 1.
Right.
So
what level's the roof?
The main, there's actually
5.
different levels there. There's
Oh,
the
okay.
main level goes up to the center hexes go up to 11, and then there's a surrounding of 5s, and then there's 1s around the outside.
Right. Okay.
Try to make it a little bit more obvious with a different terrain. It doesn't quite show up well. I think one of the things that MegaMek doesn't do is that you can't easily see visually the differences in levels in the same building.
Yeah, not in the same building. That is a bit tougher.
That's why using fluff's quite good.
I wish there was like a toggle that you had that could maybe just, instead of saying height 5, just had like a number instead.
It doesn't work for isometric, because isometric doesn't do buildings. I really hate isometric.
I'm just thinking like if there was just a number for building height. So
yeah.
The blue ones just became like height 3 would just be a big 3 in the center of that hex. Just thinking, are you going to try and move the Jenna now? If you fall over like once more, that's the hat trick, isn't it?
He's a Geno commander.
That Stinger's noped out of there.
Oh, I'm not going to fail that roll, am I? I've already failed some, so I can't fail all of them.
That's how dice work.
Of course it is. It's true, he didn't. So my logic is sound. I shall apply that logic in the future. Ooh.
It's okay, it can't hit for crap.
That's
It's not going to hit anything.
I was waiting to see where your hunchback moved before I moved my hunchback. Nice.
Roll.
It's going to be. Shame we haven't got to turn PPC inhibitors off, because that's always fun.
It's a javelin.
Yep.
Oh, is that the javelin?
Don't worry, you've got all of your rear armor.
Is it a fire javelin?
It's the SRM one.
Oh, it's the
just
SRM
a
one. Oh.
base one.
It's not got 4 medium lasers.
Double SRM's still nice. The fact it can punch as well afterwards is good.
Hunchbacks have got paper thin rear armor as well, as I've demonstrated.
Yes, a little help from the other side.
A little help from the pavement.
Lots of help then, apparently.
Where's your rear armor? Over there on the floor.
I think the Stinger's taking a little bit of it away as well.
This is what we call the tactically interesting phase of the game.
Ooh, that's aggressive.
It's a Hunchback 4P. What's it do other than aggressive?
Oh, no, it's just that suburban mech is getting pincered. Thought it was fighting in the ideal ground, but as soon as it left the suburbs for the trees, I wasn't designed for a forest.
It's getting heavy smoke and woods. Christ. That's going to be fun.
Yes, it's harder to hit than it looks. It's only light woods, but yeah. On the plus side, it hasn't really gone far because it only ran 2, so it hasn't got any modifier.
We thought it was a trash can. And then the smoke cleared.
Our scout's gone quick though.
Yeah, it's an Scout.
It's what it does. I like the Scout with tag. That's quite useful.
Yarp.
Ah, it looks like my javelin, my thing's going to be cooling off this turn. The enemy is hidden. I think I might break out the small laser again.
Oh no. I have made an error.
Sir, do you realise you said that on an open channel? Luring them into a false sense of security. We made no error. Errors are the reason that we invented the chain of command.
So there's always someone else to blame?
Yeah, absolutely. Liar and Philosophy 101. Generals, generals blame the majors blame the captains. Hopmans.
It's funny that the Lyrans get a bad name, but almost all of the actual named Lyran generals are fantastically good.
Yeah.
Like Nondi Steiner, like Katrina's half sister.
Yeah.
She was a mech warrior at 14 and died in battle, unfortunately, against her great nephew or whatever, at the age of like 80, whatever. But she was a spectacular general. Katrina was great. Frederick Steiner was great. They're all fantastic.
Nice.
That Nondi was in MechWarrior 3 or 4?
3, 4, I think it's the one with the Civil War.
Yeah, that's the one.
Fighting ferrets turn to fire.
Alright, so what happens?
Right, guillotine.
Just thinking about it.
Oh,
Good
man.
hit on the Vindicator. Ow.
Searchlight's been destroyed.
Needs 11s and lands both of them.
Nice.
Oh, the Awesomes hit something.
Finally. Wow, got 2 hits on the longbow. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, my hunchback.
Your hunchback missed a lot.
Wow.
Got the small laser though. It doesn't miss that small laser. Bang.
Got 2 hits. And the Jenna got 1 hit as well. On 9s. Apparently 9s are not a number to roll. Oh, Suburban missed.
My
it on
hunchback
9s as
had
well.
a terrible time.
Oh,
Gee.
the Vindicator managed to get a head hit back on the enemy guillotine, so that's nice.
What is it? Everyone's basically a hunchback.
Oh my god.
Didn't we have that game recently where we didn't get one head hit the entire game or something?
Yeah, it was the
that there?
last game. Yeah.
Oh, something's just got through armor crit. No, armor destroyed. Hit on the engine of the enemy hunchback. There we go.
No.
Javelin's done its job.
Oh, you
Both
got
enemy-
punch.
Both enemy mechs that took 20+ damage don't fall over. So your side continues to show off your superb piloting skills.
Oh, you weren't talking to me there. You trying to make me feel bad.
I don't think I need to try. I think your mech warriors are doing a great job by themselves.
Oh, right. I had a lot of stuff going on there. Kicking buildings. Hunchback kicks the leg out from
Oh,
the mech.
the Os Scout managed to do enough damage to go an upper leg hit on the Javelin. Nice.
Yes. And then it falls
And the
bangs
Jenna
it.
falls
Bangs
over.
its head.
How did the Jenna fall over? I missed a kick. Oh my god, Stuart. There you go. You got a hat trick of falling over on your Jenna. Well done. Meanwhile, my Javelin was kicked and it took a leg actuator. Needed to do 2 rolls to not fall over and pass both. There you go. Your Jenna pilot needs to be fired.
I mean, he's right next to a fire, so if it spreads correctly, then
He will be fired. Flambéed. And things are beginning to heat up. The longbow's on 8 heat. Hunchback's on 8 heat.
That Hunchback's going to stay hot in general now because the engine hit.
Time for those decisions.
Yeah.
Do you keep firing all the weapons or do you ease off?
Fire all lasers.
All the weapons.
Okay.
Prone again. So our team rolled 12. 8 and then 12. It was a tie. 8 and then 12, then 8 and then 6. It's a good turn to win initiative. Oh, the Suburban Mech's backing up.
well, it's not as though I can outrun you.
Don't go over that bridge.
If I shot the bridge, can I just back into the water like normal?
Can you back into water?
It's an optional, but I don't think we got it on.
Yeah, you can. It's piloting skill. We've got the.
It's definitely
expanded
not
backwards
on.
movement.
I tried. I can't.
What, the expanded backwards movement rule?
Yeah, I couldn't back up to 2603, for example.
Oh, I thought I put it on. There's something weird going on with the.
Is it extra movement point to back up? Then maybe that's why, because it's only a 3-5, so 1 to turn. I've got 2 movement points left for walking.
It's
that's
one
probably
to move,
why.
Then 1 to go down, and then 1 to enter the water. Yeah, so it's 3 movement points to go backwards. Yeah.
Live and learn.
So this is where the Oscat runs up and pushes them into the bridge, isn't it?
Yeah. What to move?
Is an enemy harder to push based on their weight and your difference between the weights?
Don't think so.
That would be a sensible rule. You'd think an assault mech would have an easier job pushing a light than a light pushing an assault.
Yeah. How often does it actually happen?
Mech Kido, and a Stinger just does a shoulder throw to the Atlas.
Stellarish push games. Grappling is a rule, isn't it?
By the way, if anybody is that person, I have turned off pushing people off the map.
Is that something you have to turn off, or is it? You can turn it on?
It's a game rule that if you push someone off the map, they're instantly vaporized.
Yeah, no, I know. But I'm saying in MegaMek, is it
so silly.
Is it something you have to turn off, or is it by default off?
No, it's on default on because it's a standard rule. You have to turn it off.
This BattleTech lore people and their flat earth syndrome.
Yeah.
Go off the edge of the map, you fall into the rest of the universe.
It's like a computer game. You are leaving the combat area. You have 3 seconds before you die. Hello. Best one is when you just skid off the off the map in turn 1. Not that I've done that.
Yeah, I think you and I have both pulled that off.
What's weird?
That's the downside to VTOLs if you don't put their piloting enough.
If you're doing aerospace, it's a difficulty as well. Wow, Atlas is.
I mean,
just going.
At least aerospace units get to come back onto the map after a while. Once
not if they are out of control. It's weird. If
yes,
you go off
not
the map,
out of control.
when you're out of control, you die. It's annoying. You flee. It's one of the flaws in it. Oh, that's a great idea. Just thinking we could have VTOLs that combat drop paracows. Cows with parachutes. It's a thing.
Well, cows with jump 1 to go along with their vibrator timer.
Definitely.
I know where my artillery is going.
That R Scout's moved.
Just looking at options, sorry.
So you're trying to be a roadblock.
I wasn't thinking hugely tactically, to be honest.
Sir, the enemy is using tactics. Isn't that against the Ares Convention?
Where have they got units? They're in there, okay. Sorry, really think about this one. Needs to be him. the rules for jumping into depth 1 water? Is it just a piloting check?
Yeah. Piloting check at -1.
Yeah, although if you jump out, you can only use jump jets in the torso.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, when you jump into water, you fall 1 level. It's one of the weird rules they changed in the last errata.
I don't think anyone ever used to do that.
No, it's new. They clarified it. So basically, you jump to the surface of the water, and then you fall 1 level.
So it
That
does
seems
damage.
a bit silly.
Whew, pulled it off. That's good.
I don't know if it's been transferred to. Probably hasn't been transferred to MegaMek.
For the record, I can see a really good spot to put your Jenna.
It's alright. I'm on you. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to.
It would be easier if it wasn't pro and so you had your jump jets.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't charge the Scout. That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
I've got much better piloting, probably.
Yeah, he needs to hit you.
You can't fire when charging. So.
No, but it would have been splat. Maybe would have been fun.
Though what I'm about to do might demonstrate a really interesting rule.
Okay. Oh, is there going to be a death from above on the bloody urban mech?
No. You've heard of the accidental charge rule?
Okay, yeah, the likelihood of you pulling that off is quite high. In fact, if anything, I'd say the Jen has been practicing this entire match so far just for this moment.
I was born for this.
Watch me skid around the pavement, guys. It's part of the plan, honestly.
Can I ask a question, right? So my Oscout has got a TMM of 4. It's in light smoke. So does that mean +5 to any shots on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And his guy has got a gunnery of
4. So I'll be
4.
9s. 9s plus 2
9s.
for running, so 11s. For the Oscar.
Oh.
For the hunchback on the Oscar.
Hmm.
Okay. Now I'm less afraid.
You're up, Adam.
Yep.
You defend those cows over there.
I'm trying to get in there.
City can burn, but you know how hard it is to find a good stake in the periphery.
There you go. And the awesome is displaying its awesome ability. I thought that was funny.
I thought you were supposed to engage the Atlas, not hide from it.
It can kill the Stinger. Can it try and kill the Stinger?
If you don't keep their fire on you, they might turn around and start shooting at me.
Well, Guillotine and the Wolverine are untouched, so I can only hope.
Right. What's the three gonna do? Just like to apologise, Adam.
Okay, this is definitely demonstrating a lot of the rules. That's going to be interesting. I hope the enemy hunchback doesn't shoot you out the sky. We'll see.
Um,
In case you're wondering, the Wolverine is now hovering above the head of the suburban mech.
okay, I thought you were standing on that building. I was like, are you not going to fall through it?
No, he's in a death.
Oh.
It's midway through.
Oh,
Death from above.
if he misses the death from above, I'm sure he will.
Yeah.
What
So
is your
where's the rear
piloting?
arc on that
He needs
Wolverine?
an 8.
Ooh. The rear arc on the Wolverine would still be
What's the rear arc on
behind
the-
it based on the facing, so it'd still be 2220.
Technically, it's hovering in the hex of 2419 at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where.
But with that facing, right, northeast.
2-2.
Yeah.
2-2-2-2 in the rear arc, or
No, because you'll be against the level 2 building. So basically, you won't be able to see anything. You'd have to be, I think, in 2121 to see.
right? I see.
I'm not sure what level he counts as.
It's displaying 6, so
Yeah.
I assume that.
Which is funny because he can only jump 5 because he's only got 5 jump jets. So I guess he's level 6 because that's where his torso is. His feet are on level 5. His feet are on level 2 and his torso's on level 7. Something's gone wrong.
Yeah, if had one passing wall too many and split down the middle.
Try to face him. Yeah, let's do this.
Ooh, nifty.
Oh, he also pulled it off of a bum leg, so that was good.
Mhm.
Ooh, aggressive move from.
Oh, the hunchback's moving in.
Oh, it's just the Jenna now.
Oh, I forgot that one was still to move. Oops.
Okay.
Alright, it's now for some shooting. I'm impressed because 3 of my mechs needed to make piloting rolls and they all pulled it off. Good job, guys.
Just
Good job.
wait a minute.
I was expecting the Jen to stack it again.
I haven't looked at the how the BV count's going. If it comes down to a tie, I was thinking we'll clock at basically
I'm set.
at 10:30.
Okay.
Right. Guillotine. Needs 12. Rolls 12s.
Wait.
Nice.
Nice. Making that look easy. Ooh, that hunchback has savaged the Wolverine.
Not too much. Not enough for a piloting skill roll, which is the
Just. The
Oh,
awesome
on
has
the PPC at the Stinger. Oh, that's a mess.
destroyed it. That'll do. 2 engine hits and a gyro hit. Yep, perfect.
Oh, I needed 12s against your scout. Oh,
Oh,
that
heat.
could add heat as well.
Your Jenna did some work.
Right arm, unfortunately.
Didn't
I was
get
hoping
any
to get the
extra
rear torsos.
internals.
Yeah, need 6s, rolls 4s. Need 6s, roll 4s. Panther gets a good hit on the Centurion. Centurion misses back. Our scout misses on that 8.
Your Wolverine didn't fall over.
No, because it wouldn't fall over, would it?
Took 20 damage.
Oh, where
Don't
did
know
it
what
take the rest of its
else
damage
shot
from?
it. Maybe the Suburban Mech shot it or something.
Okay, yeah.
The guillotine got it as well, didn't it?
Right.
Guillotine gave it 8. The hunchback gave it the rest.
Physical attack phase.
Oh, I thought I'd be able to kick it or something as it landed, but no.
I think it gets to do its attack first or
No,
something.
it doesn't. It isn't landed.
Is it also
basically.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still above your head at the time of the physical attack phase. Javelin. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's lots of stuff red going on here. Suburban Mech kits to Javelin and gets a hip hit. Hunchback misses the.
It's not even the hip pit. It's the left leg is destroyed.
Leg.
The Jenna kicks the hunchback.
The hunchback
Oscar
fell
gets
over, and the
the-
suburban mech somehow didn't fall over, even though it got trod on.
The Wolverine nailed it.
Yeah, but somehow the suburban mech's just like, nope, I'm fine.
So what did he? 5 damage to left torso rear.
Needed 4, rolled a 3.
He's displaced.
Okay.
Who fell over?
The enemy hunchback and my javelin, which is now missing a leg. Because it just keeps getting all the shots into its left leg. Suburban mech needs 9, gets it. Oh, enemy hunchback though is hot. Oh no, it's yours.
My
It's really
hunchback
hot.
is really hot.
Why are you letting yours get that hot? Stop it.
It's just hunchback 4P pilots can only count.
Oh,
8.
the enemy Atlas is really hot too. 13 heat. That's
That
fuming.
means it's moving 1-2.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
It's all the movement it needs.
Yeah. As long as it's moving forward, that's
I think
fine.
every Atlas pilot would say that as long as I can tiptoe, it's okay.
The ordnance incoming on the Atlas.
Quick, we might get
Right.
2 turns. That hunchback is looking very, very tempting.
It's all part of my plan.
So, did you guys mostly pick kind of favourite mechs of the era, or was it squeezing into the BV?
Squeezing into the BV, although I like the guillotine. Yeah. No, I picked mechs I liked, and we limited it to the mercenary mull. So that was a kind of wasn't a free for all.
Yeah, I mean you say limited, but it's pretty.
How do I?
Pretty diverse.
Can I not get up as the javelin with missing a leg? I thought you still
you
could
can.
get up with one
It's a
leg.
+5.
I'm choosing get up, and there's no move option. It's just skip movement.
Yeah, because you only have 1 movement point when you're a
So I can't get up then.
You can. You should just click stand up.
Yeah, I've clicked get up. There's no stand up option.
Yeah, get up, and then that's the only movement.
And then skip movement.
Yeah.
Won't skip movement mean that it just stays where it is though?
Do you have heat as well?
Because
if you've got 1
seven heat.
So you've got 1 movement point, right?
So you got 0 movement points, haven't you?
Yeah. So you've got 1 movement point, so you would be able to use.
No, he's only got 1 movement point because he's got 1 leg. So he's got 0.
Yeah, I know.
He's got 0 movement points.
That's what I was saying. He's got.
Yeah.
Because he's got heat. That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I can't get up then.
No, because you basically are 1 minus 1 because of the heat, so 0.
Yeah. If you didn't have any heat, then you'd be able to get up.
Okay. Can I turn? No, I can't even do that because there's no movement.
No.
Okay. Skip movement then. Oh, that was an easy move.
Who's going to be the Wolverine's next target?
Maybe shoot people. It's a radical idea.
How'd you get these crazy
Yeah.
ideas?
You know, you could do as well if you move the hunchback out of the way, if it can even go anywhere with its heat. You could always charge the suburban mech next with the Wolverine. Yeah, it's only 6 to get there. We could just jump behind it.
I could do death from above again.
It's got 2 armor left in both its legs, so 1 kick it should take off its leg.
We're demonstrating the skid rules, and to demonstrate them, we got a celerity to skid 19 hexes.
Skip.
My word.
It moved 38. We'll have to do the clan arena, where everyone gets 3,000 BV and can bring any clan mech.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of done that on Tuesday at the local club.
That's fun. Hello, Richard.
Hello. How you doing?
Good, good.
I thought I'd pop in. I couldn't make it for 7:30, but I thought I'd pop in.
It's alright. We've been having an interesting game. Adam's
Yes.
distracting the enemy.
It's one way of putting it.
Yeah, we've been chasing that guy up top for too long. It's very close on PV. 40 in it, 47 in it.
It's all going to come down to the last few shots.
Always good.
No, it's not going to work.
You missed the death from above from the Wolverine, Richard, on a suburban mech.
The BattleMech onto a Wolverine or Wolverine onto BattleMech?
Wolverine on suburban mech.
Nice.
Okay, where am I going?
So this is a map I can actually make in real life with the Hextech scenery.
On the road's different.
Yeah, you can't get the roads exactly the same because Hextech's roads are a bit weird. I've always thought it's a shame that they don't do 1 hex, or Chris doesn't do 1 hex width roads. But I guess they just don't look as good. It's that mixture between making something look good in both types of environment. 1, 2, 3. Right, it's gonna be a guillotine off.
I like the guillotine.
Oh, I can't jump.
It's one of those mechs that's always served me quite well.
It's because there's a Hype 5 next year.
Yeah. I have to go jump around it.
Yeah, guillotine is nice. It's very, very flexible. It's got a nice weapon loadout.
I have to wait.
You could always move the Hunchback and then move the guillotine where the Hunchback is.
Can't move the Hunchback anywhere at the moment.
It's 2-3.
No, they're blocking it. They're blocking the way.
Yeah.
You know what?
Don't do it. Don't do it. No. So BattleMechs can get jumped on again.
No.
Okay.
You're not going to put it off this time.
No, it's not. I'm just parking it. That guillotine's only got a TMM of 1.
You can't jump there though.
No, the Hunchback. It's just parked.
Oh, okay.
Hunchback cannot move.
No.
It's 900 BV, ready for the taking.
Can still take a pounding.
Right leg, Suburban next side as well. Ooh, that was risky.
The Atlas has moved. Oh, what happened to the Stinger? Did it explode?
Yes.
Oh.
It is a pile of rubble in Hex 2108.
Just saw
the Awesome looked at it.
Pretty much.
That Stinger. I'm trying to get hold of a Stinger at the moment. I don't think I find one anywhere.
What's the IS pack that they come with?
The Battle Lance, I think. Is it Battle Lance? No, that's the Command Lance.
It was tempting to def from above the suburban mech.
I'm really glad that you don't. I think you barely pulled it off last time, and the Suburban Mech's just like, I can take it. It's fine.
Well,
Wasn't really bothered.
That's his job.
The Suburban Mech just kind of got like slightly pushed out of the hex, and that was it. So back onto the pavement. I'm fine. Back into my natural territory. It's a real delaying action down there, isn't it?
Yeah. The Oz Scouts just waiting, just leaving it there until it last minute.
The Oz Scout's doing a really good Gandalf impression.
You shall not pass.
Right? It hasn't taken any damage yet. It's fresh.
Yeah, Oz Scouts have 2 states of damage: fresh or dead.
Yeah. It'll go the same way as the Stinger.
Well, the Stinger survived the whole round of firing of a Hunchback. So
Yeah.
He's doing quite well.
Barely.
It even survived shooting the round before that from the Hunchback as well. Honestly, this Stinger lasted a lot longer than I thought it was going to.
Oh, there he goes.
Ooh, okay.
Was that jump? Jump free.
Yep. Into heavy, so it's going to be tough.
Not that much. Jump free is only 2, so 4s. That's an interesting challenge.
I really just want to push the guillotine into the Hunchback, into the suburban mech and see what happens.
The domino effect.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So what would good be for the clan thing? I have to think about it. You're like 3,500 BV. We end up someone taking a 0-0 pilot and a dasher.
Yeah, I was about to say, just Kit Fox and the world's best pilot.
There we go. This is like target-rich environment. Perfect. If I knew I wasn't so hot. Wish I brought a flamer now. Put that on the Atlas and try and make it explode from an ammo explosion.
Shall I do one more skid roll?
Oh no! I'm in so much pain from this.
Oh, it's so tempting. I don't know what to do. Do I
Go for it.
go for the skid roll?
Remember, you can jump now.
But then I won't hit anything.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. It's true.
Well, that's a flat, so it's going to be a 3. It's going to be a 4, a 5, and a 5.
What's your heat at the moment? Yeah, that's why.
I'm going to make that.
Your heat 9, so remember you've got +1 to your shooting difficulty.
Or I could just walk.
You passed a 4.55 last time, so it's not impossible.
Yeah, just give it a go. See what happens.
What's the worst that could happen? And then suddenly the map is completely on fire. Nothing left. All units destroyed.
I would charge him, but he's got a much better piloting skill than me. So set up a charge. Here we go. Are you ready? Ready for this? 3,
Yes.
2, 1, go! Hey!
Passed.
Go.
Well done.
Alright, ladies and gents, I'm gonna head off.
We're about
Got
to
work.
wrap up. This will be the last turn.
Hmm.
So,
So,
See you later.
enjoy it, and I shall see you soon.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me here. Don't get to speak to many people other than the guys at the local club much about BattleTech, so just join in now and again.
hopefully we'll be getting this done every Thursday. I just need to come up with a crazy idea for next week.
Yeah, join us next time, Shadowblade.
If I can get MegaMek to work.
You need to get past your Virgin Media router, don't you?
It's the Sky one that's the problem, yeah.
What's the issue you've got with the Sky one?
I can't log into it. It's having problems letting me log into it.
Which Sky one do you? I've got a Sky. I managed to sort of. I've got a Sky modem, and I had an older one before. What was? I might be able to talk to you about that at some point if you need a hand.
Well, yeah, we'll have to give it a try before next Thursday then, see if we can get it working.
I mean, it shouldn't be too much of a problem if you're just joining someone else who's hosting it, though.
Well, we tried that before with Stuart
Yeah,
running
you
it.
still need port
it wouldn't let me
forwarding.
join.
Yeah.
Not if you're connecting to someone else. You don't.
Well, we found that it still blocked it, weirdly.
I mean,
because you still need to have out and inward going data.
I've found with several people who had problems with port forwarding, they could connect quite easily to me. It's probably not the router. If you're having trouble connecting it out, it's probably a firewall or antivirus thing. Anyway, yeah, it's doable.
We'll give it a go some point during the week then.
Okay.
All right. I shall see you all soon.
See you later.
See you.
Bye.
Alright, last turn of firing. Time to mash all of the buttons.
All the weapons.
Buttons. Let's make every BV count. I was hoping I'd have enough time to get the Jenna all the way up to behind of the Atlas.
Not today, alas.
Yeah, could have, but the Oscat was just too tempting. I was just going to floor it and just run straight behind the Atlas. Could have got there as well. As 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I wouldn't have got into short range though. Would have been medium.
Okay, all done.
Oh, drum roll.
I think the AC-20 just hit the Panther.
Oh my god.
Ow.
The other M20 is 16 missiles.
Oh, maybe the other M20 hit the Panther.
Mm.
Oh, the guillotine got
just took the left arm off.
torso. Nice.
Left arm.
On the leg's been blown off too.
go.
I think that mech might finally be out of the fight.
Hunchback.
Quite possible.
The Jenna completely.
It's done very well for itself, honestly. Oh, the guillotine got a really nice hit on the hunchback. Your hunchback, Stuart. Watch out. Upper leg hit. I think it's going to probably be going over. The javelin remains scary, doing some damage back to their hunchback. Let's see, did anything fall over? Suburban Mech did and hit its gyro.
Oh no.
It's probably going to be about as useful at getting up now as the javelin is. It's crippled.
The javelin's managed to stand up without any issues. It's just staying up once it's stood up that's been the problem.
Yes.
Oh, the gyro went. The Suburban Mech took a gyro on its way down. as well.
Do we have any force withdrawal rules or anything?
Well, it's going to be the last turn now. So once we've done
Fair
the
enough.
physical attack phase, we'll do a count of BV.
Okie dokies.
Nice little conga line there.
Yes.
Do, do, do.
Kick you, kick me.
Yeah, it's traditional.
Line of death.
Oh, the Suburban might be trodden on then. Might not be around
Oh,
much longer.
double gyro hit.
Ooh,
Oh, it's
ooh.
gone. Destroyed by
Game's
damage.
thinking about it. No gyro, yes, that'll do it.
No, sent it also.
We get destroyed by damage, that'll do it.
Oh, damn.
I think we might have
the-
just cinched this with your
the
crazy
engine safety.
flank.
The engine safety didn't go off. No engine explosions.
Yeah, a bit disappointing not to see any stat polls.
Yeah. Boo.
Oh, the Warfarin's
Don't worry,
leg was
we've set the rest of the
Warfarin's leg
rest
was
of the map on
destroyed.
fire instead. Yeah, section destroyed.
Oh, the guillotine doesn't fall over. The Oscout. Did the Oscout stay up? Yeah.
Yep.
2 internal structure remaining on its leg. Got kicked from behind. Oh dear. So in our last round of fighting here, we have the awesome kicks the building.
I still feel like this could go either way because the Atlas and the Longbow are still very healthy, and so is that Centurion.
My guillotine's fresh.
Yes,
And
theirs is fairly
the
fresh.
Awesome is almost fresh.
This is pretty close.
Yeah.
So should we see what the final tally was?
All right. Ooh.
Okay, so we are.
Your Hunchback's on 16 heat.
Did it shut down?
No, it just avoided it.
Is there a way
Yeah, let's do it as well.
now to see BV score at the moment without going to the next? I think if you go to the end phase, actually, it does it. So
Hit done.
done.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so oh no, we've gone to the initiative report.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if we're
No, I was just
ending
gonna
anyway.
It's still incredibly close.
So team
Team
one,
one.
Team one's win
team
won
one,
just.
with 84.49% of BV remaining, and 8
Dude,
units remaining.
290, isn't it?
Wins against, and team 2 with 81.81%, with 2 units
Destroyed.
Did one? Oh yeah, the Suburban went down as well, didn't it? 80996.
Yeah, you just cinched
And then
it with
on,
that.
On the player who managed to maintain the most BV at the end was Moleman.
Yeah, it's man.
Yeah.
So somebody took all the hurt that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you were joking about me taking it, and it was unfortunately somebody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good
I
game.
need to get stuck in a bit more.
That was
Fun. I like seeing this map reappear as well. Very good job on this one, Stuart.
I do love
Good
this
fun.
one. We didn't get,
If you don't know, we had this map before, and there was like an extraction in the center. Is that right, Stuart?
Yeah, you had to extract. Some
So each side got APC, and you had to try and get to the center and extract the people from there while fighting off the enemy. Good fun.
And the APC was
Nice.
skidding around on the road.
Into buildings, of course.
Taking the turn at
course.
high speed. So I think we'll call that a day then. So
Maybe.
we got 9
GG.
turns. 9 turns is a good, for a 8 versus 8 game.
Yeah, ain't full rounds we got through.
I don't know if I'd might consider something controversial about putting turn timers on. Kind of not sure.
I think maybe just one fewer mech each would have
Yeah.
worked a little.
I think next time
That's
we'll
3 mechs
do a one where we basically have 2 forces, maybe where we split the mechs.
I think
in the
simpler
force.
map might make it quicker as well. But yeah, if you would have gone too open, that would have really advantaged me with all these PPCs.
Simpler maps. It's just like four.
But, I mean, there's not one hill on the whole map.
4 open terrains. It's just level 5 buildings. No, I like this map, and it gives you tactical options. And going across.
Left or right?
Decisions about whether or not you push it and skid, and
you definitely made that decision a lot.
So today we'll declare.
I think that Jenna salvaged itself in the end, like redeemed itself.
It's doing well. I mean, it's hunting things. That's what Jennas do. So it almost took out the leg on that Oscar. So final score then: Team 1 for the win, and Fighting Ferrets for the most BV remaining, and the least number of hexes moved by any mech goes to the awesome. I think even the suburban mech moved more hexes.
Yep. Yeah, for sure.
Well, until next time, we'll wrap this one up, and we'll have another MegaMek Thursday next week at 7:30, and I'll post up what craziness it's going to be. Be warned, there is a map called Minecraft. If you haven't seen it, it makes this map look like a completely sane idea. So you might want to look at that one. Otherwise, I might put together a map for an arena and do the clan one. That'd be quite fun, where everyone can bring a clan mech. One clan mech, no limit on skills, 3,500 BV, all versus.
Yeah, we could always do fun things as well, like urban mech races.
Well, we'll have to make an urban mech racetrack. It's definitely a thing. Urban mech racetrack. Okay, see you then.